Hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Ripples, aka Ray here, but you should know that if you've watched my videos before, or my live stuff obviously. So come in, enjoy this live, because I've got a fucking belter for you today. Um, Put it this way, I am talking about a radio station in Russia that broadcasts non-stop, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that is just the fucking tip of the iceberg, everyone. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, turn the notification bell on, all that good stuff. And let's get going, shall we? And if you want to be part of the Discord server, feel free to scan this QR code up in the corner. I don't know which corner it'll be in. And feel free to scan that. And then you can join the server and you can come in and interact with all of us about these topics off air and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's do this, shall we? So this radio station, everyone, is crazy for a number of reasons. You might think, why is it crazy? You might ask. Well, like not only does it broadcast weird stuff like a buzzing noise and that, but people think that there's been other things included with it as well. Like every so often, there's a human voice that appears, like usually a male, but on the occasional interest, there's been females. There's been fucking other things going on behind the scenes and all that good stuff. All good stuff, I'll say that in a sentence. But basically, I'll show you some of this, right? True. Put it this way. Some of the theories have said that this radio station is a dead end nuclear retaliation system. Like if a country's command structure is destroyed, then this will automatically trigger. True. Also, right, this is the crazy part. People have also said that it's like hang on, just doing something. Right. So I'll show you this radio station as well. And then you hear it as well, because this is like crazy, crazy. At a minute it's playing music, but it doesn't always play music, everyone. It's always playing buzzing noises. But this is what it's playing at the minute. But if you listen to it, and you might say, why is it playing music? Well, normally when the buzzing's going on, it gets hacked by people who want to put music on the thing. But why are you hacking a radio station that's just doing buzzing? Hardly will anyone will hardly hear it unless they know about this radio station and all that good stuff. It's kind of crazy to think about though. But like I said, there's been incidents where it's got stranger and that. Like there's been an incident where they've got people moving, chairs scraping, operators talking in Russian. And they said that this signal could be generated because it's always near, always beside an always live microphone. That it's in a real physical room. Also, in 2010, the signal briefly changed. People heard excerpts from Swan Lake by Tchaikovsky. And if you know anything about USSR history and the Soviets and that, this is deeply unsettling because a political crisis in the USSR often meant that television stations famously broadcast Swan Lake while these major events were basically unfolding behind the scenes. So naturally, people have started going across the internet going, why there was Swan Lake thing again. People, like I said, have hijacked it and that to play music sounds, doing appearances like as you just saw. So it's like basically spray painting graffiti on the gates of Area 51. Why would you want to hijack a creepy radio station? Also, people have said that this is the crazy part. That it could be it could be an espionage thing where they're just testing stuff. But at the same time, why if you're hacking a radio station, why are you hacking a radio station that, like I said, no one would hardly know exists unless you know it exists? Like, you know what I mean? It's like crazy. But so people think that people have been researching it to this day, and they believe that this is some sort of military communication or channel marker. But if it's a military communication station, why are they keeping an eye on it? And when it's getting hacked, and why are they shutting it down or doing something to it with it? Like, what the fuck? And why, with a military communication, would they have like this thing where they're not talking? Why are they like just buzzes? Like, look, they're playing some kind of weird electro music. But they're playing some weird electro music. Now you're changing, look. Look. There's the buzzing again. That's what it usually comes out with, everyone. That buzzing there. That buzzing there is what it usually comes out with. See what I mean? Weird. Absolutely fucking weird stuff. Everyone. Look, why is it doing this? You know what I mean? It's like one of the most craziest things that you can think about, everyone. But it's playing this all like it's demented. What the fuck? Like, if you're hacking the thing, why would you not get caught, or why would you not get fucking You know what I mean? Surely if you're hacking the thing, surely they'd want to come after you, wouldn't they? I could be wrong. What do you all think? What do you all think, everyone? Like I said, what do you all think? So I'll give you a couple minutes to think and that, everyone. Like I said, let me know what you all think, everyone. So I'm like actually at a loss for words here. I am literally at a loss for words. Hang on, what is he playing now? Like, look. Like I say, if you're an hacker, why are you hacking this when, you know what I mean? Look, there's only 26,000 people in the world that know about this. Look, or follow this. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. Why act something like that? Why act something like that, everyone? Is it for the thrill? Or is it to get shot by an AK-47 in the fucking Stormgrad or something? No, but seriously though, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I could be wrong. Like seriously, I could be wrong, everyone. I mean, just playing like. So take away that. Like I said, there's two sister radio stations. I was like I've encountered. I've seen one called the Pip and one called the Squeaky Wheel. None of them sound the same as this one, and them ones don't even get act. The buzzer one, the one that goes, the one that buzzes, is the only one that gets act. Like what the fuck? It doesn't make sense to me. Unless anyone has got any ideas, let me know in the chat, please. Why act a Russian station like that if it's military? With one, you're gonna. It is very strange, Tim. And hello. I got a minute. Look. Yeah, it's fine. It's like I've heard this station before, like ages ago, right? Like this was like 2-3 years ago before I thought to myself, and then I thought, oh, this will make a good topic when I do it live. I just remembered it earlier, like when I was before. But it's like it is. But the weird thing is, like, if it's a military station, why are they chucking the hackers out, or why are they going and military arresting the fuckers? You're basically letting them do free will on a Russian station. This is the weirdest thing. Russia, and we know how thing Russia is, and this is what they're doing. The other two ain't been touched. No one has live. It's just not been hacked whatsoever. There's the only one that gets hacked. So either people don't know about the sister stations, but then it's like, or they just focus on this one. It's like going to a sex shop and asking where the porn aisle is. Very weird. They're still playing it? But this is what it normally plays if I can go back. There you go. This is what it normally plays, everyone. To put a contrast. There's a contrast, everyone. That's what it usually plays. Now it's doing that. And like I said, no one is shutting the thing down. Why ain't they shutting it down and doing whatever? Because if it's a military station, surely it'll be shut down. And I don't believe it's like military station or military communication post. Because it would have been shut down. I don't know what you all think, everyone, but it is mad. Welcome back, Jen, by the way. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. People think that it could be, like I said, alien communication. But what would a buzzing do? The station is, I'll tell you now. It is. Oh, that's interesting. Analog shortwave. And that's what makes it think it's, and that's what it makes think. That's what makes things, and that's what makes people think it's military related. Because it's AM, analog shortwave radio transmissions. But people have said that they've reported variations in sideband characteristics. Literally. And basically, now you're hearing that jam. You've heard that jam on fucking the radio station. But in the context, this has been going since disco was around in nightclubs. Now listen. Doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, everyone, and You might all think that it's like a great thing that they can get hacked, but I don't think it's a great thing. But if it's military, then you're fucking around with something that you don't even know about. That makes sense. Remember, everyone, like, subscribe, turn notification bell on. Don't know what you all think. Like I said, it's like a strange kind of thing. Is it like radio? Like, is it military though? So am I going down the one track that if it's military, people would, shut it down quick? Radio broadcast on 4,625 or 4625 kilohertz as well. Shortwave. I think there's a website as well. I'll have to try and get it for people, but I think there's a website where it's documented everything that's happened the last few years on the station. And I say, let me know your theories, please. It is weird, and that's what makes me think if it's military related, one, it would have been shut down unless it's abandoned. But two, why is it still broadcasting a buzzing noise? People, like I said, I've said that it could be like a spy network, dead man switch, military readiness checks, secret USSR remnants, alien communications. No, none of it makes sense to me though. Don't know what you all like. I said, I don't know what you all think, but it's fascinating to me in a way. But it's also like weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. If it's like to allow communication like that, wouldn't you want it to keep it clear, not get? But then again, with broadcasting, all right. Now this is where I'm going to say that there could be something crazy here. What is there in that station or whatever, or radio environment or whatever, right? What is in there that's allowing people to hack it. Because if it's Cold War fucking engineering and shit, wouldn't it be harder to hack because there's nothing to hack? So what is in there that's getting hacked for people to play music like that on the system? Because surely, if it's that old, there should have been nothing there to hack. So how are people hacking something that old to put music on the thing? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But then it was a computer-based channel, Jen. Wouldn't it be hard to hack because of it being over that many years old? Hang on. It is believed to be a computer-based or automated system. While it functioned with analog equipment for decades, it is currently widely considered a modern, automated Russian military communications tool. By who? There's no evidence to support it. I'm probably missing something up there. Sorry, everyone. I could be wrong, like I said there, but feels weird to me, everyone. You see what I mean? It's weird. Like I said, everyone, if you want to listen to it for yourself, it's in the description of this video or live or whatever you want to call it. And like I said, I don't know what you all think, but it's kind of crazy, though, isn't it? I mean, Cold War started. Um, 947. And that would be harder to tell then. That's what I'm saying. It's like one of the greatest mysteries out there of what this thing is. and we don't even know where it is. Like I said, it's changed location. For all we know, that could be broadcasting in the ocean. It could be in a submarine, abandoned in the middle of the Caspian Sea or something. That we don't. I don't even know when that could be a thing. So people are just guessing it, like, oh, it's computer based. I'll check. Hang on. June 2010. People think June 2010. True. Well, it also doesn't make sense. Wow. What's going on though? Does it? Just doesn't make sense, everyone. Like I said, let me know what you all think, everyone. It's confusing to me. It is confusing. I'm going to go live, obviously, on TikTok after this, but so feel free to come in and we'll talk about it off like YouTube live or ideas and shit. But it's like weird. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Well, anyways, I'm going to end it here because obviously all the things that happened tonight, and I just want to get this out here for people to watch and like and give me their thoughts. And if you watch it on catch up, please leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you go, please also go back and watch all my early stuff as well, because there might be something that you want me to cover, like I don't know, Lord Lucan, and I've already covered it in another thing, or please go and watch them, please. Big love to you all, everyone. I'll see you all in a bit. Like I said, I'll be in Discord in BT for a little bit. Love you all so much. You are the best community that I could ask for, and let's keep this growing. Share me out to all your friends. Big love, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye, everyone.